vibe allows. But man, bro, I'm tired, Sha. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can't tiredness. Both physical, mental, emotional, all the hours. Me, bro, it's just projects, man. It's just projects. I'm just overrun with assignments and projects, and I just want to skip to the part where I take my diploma and shake the hand. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. But there's just so much. There's also a lot to be done in between in a relatively short amount of time because it's what, a month at this point, give or take. Just a lot to be done in a relatively short amount of time, and it's tired. Plus, I've also been getting into the gym a lot more, so that's also a combination of things.
Okay. No, I think my beef with like all the school stuff is like if that stuff like you do the school, and then like you actually use it. Like I mean that's the assumption, but then it's like at least for me, Sha, like I've not used any of my how many years have I been in school? Like 18 years of school. Okay, that's too much. But however many years of
It
school,
makes you harder. I think that's just what it is. Like it makes you used to the work overload, and like when at work you're overloaded with
Hmm.
stuff, you just think back to your college days where you were overloaded with work, and you're like, this ain't nothing.
I mean fair. So
That's my only takeaway because a lot of the shit are absolute bullshit.
yeah.
But then I'm just like, okay, I'm loaded with a lot of stuff to do. I guess that makes it worth it.
It's just like because it's like the classes that I just don't. They're hard classes, and I don't find them interesting. So it's just doing hard work without any there's a sense of satisfaction when you're doing hard work, but you find it interesting.
Like
And when it's
literally,
when it's just hard, you just have to just will yourself to try and do something. It's like
like like a
at this
plug
point,
with no sockets. It's like,
what plug with no socket? Huh?
yeah,
What
Interesting
can
analogy.
you explain?
a
I
plug
don't understand.
like you're hard, but like sorry, not you're hard. It's hard.
We going around, we going.
Oh my god!
It's hard. But then
Bro,
it's not useful enough.
you know all those
Yeah.
memes where it's like, oh, start a podcast, then the next scene, like that's what we're heading, bro.
The next thing we're all getting arrested.
But I hope you've not been posting these videos because
Yo, no, we won't.
that might be GG's, bro.
I've honestly not seen like the last 4 weeks.
No, yeah, I've actually
It's
been
all
in
good.
a serious backlog. The last one I posted was episode 9, so there's still episode 10, which is just me and Okolo, and then
Yeah.
there's episode 11 to 14, which is all of us, and this is 15. So I still have I'm just in the backlog. We just need to. But then they will be done this month. That I can
No,
assure
you
you.
guys, take your time, take your time. Okolo, how
Take
far
your
those
time,
three
man.
clips?
Take your time,
How far
man.
those
They'll
three
be
clips
done
that
this
you've
month.
been pushing out, daily? Like if I'm imagining 3 clips, like that's at least 15 for this week. We've not seen one. Like because just for the people who don't know, like Okolo is an up and coming influencer, producing these videos. No, but seriously though, like how's that stuff going?
Honestly, I think now I'm kind of pivoted to like just getting more clips from videos like people like Joe Rogan, all these like popular podcasters.
Bro, make clips
then-
from our videos, bro.
Now, the problem with our videos is that, firstly, I've made clips from all the 1 to like 9 right now.
Bro, I've not seen a single one. Where are you posting these?
Oh, I've literally sent some to the group. Yeah,
You send like two to the group.
you
At
were
least two.
literally
Okay.
like, oh,
I've
Colo,
seen like
you literally
like
said
two.
that.
Then
You
I mean,
literally-
send them to me. Let me put them on YouTube or something right now.
But the problem with them is that like the captioning is weird because it's an AI thing that kind of separated the chunks of the videos and all that. So the
So can you-
captions are like wrong for some of them.
Hmm.
But whenever I do like maybe Joe Rogan or what's his name, Andrew Huberman, the captions are always like correct because I think maybe it's clearer. I don't know why, but it's like the captions are usually correct for those ones. So I just carry those, post them on the page. But then I had like a little 3 day fast some days ago. So and I deleted all my socials. So instead of uploading to TikTok, I was uploading to my Google Drive. So last few days I've been uploading those 3 clips to my Google Drive. But yeah, it's been calm. Usually I would like, I have this the private accounts where this mask is down and
I was about to ask about it. Literally, that was
yeah,
my next.
bro.
Is
I
that
have
guy still here?
oh
Is
no,
he
it's still
still?
it's
It's
still
still
running,
going.
bro.
Okay.
I think I'm on like day 67 of NoFap. I started from day one on that group, on that TikTok page. So day 67 now. Have a couple of people there who they're like keep going, King, well done, and I'm also motivating them. Some of them talking about how they're suicidal. I'm like, nah, bro, don't do it. Just one more day. Just type of stuff like that. It's very like nice to see that you can actually impact, even if it's one person's life. Like you can actually change something in that one person's life. I think that it's just beautiful. Like to see that out of nothing, you can actually help someone else. So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, I think a couple of people who I didn't really want to know the channel have kind of seen the channel, but I will assume that they don't know my identity, except from sometimes when I use my voice accidentally. So
I would also say that on that page, there's literally a video of, I think you posted one of the podcast videos. And
yeah,
if
yeah,
the like it doesn't take a genius. If the person knows you, knows any of us, it doesn't take a genius to realize that this is so cool. That's what I would
yeah.
say.
I had to take
That's
that
what I
down.
was,
I've archived that.
it's funny though, man. You should keep going. I like the
Yeah,
cover
I have
mask.
I have
Right,
30,
yeah, keep going.
37 followers right now. Day 67 of NoFap. We'll just keep it pushing, bro. Just keep it
Yes,
pushing.
yes.
Nice.
Motivational.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Let's give a quick hand.
Thank you to Bob who's not here too, man.
That's cool. That's cool. Nice. What is everyone else up to these days?
Yeah, bro. You guys tell us like tell us about like what's really going on in your lives, like because we all be going through whether it's spiritual battles. Like this last week, I was going through some, bro. Right now, can you see my skin? Can you see
Yeah.
like it's like weird? So yeah, bro, we're all going through something, So let us know what y'all going through, bro.
I mean, I can. I mean, me too. Me too. It's like that no fab grind. That should be
Facts,
turning my.
facts.
I don't want this. I don't want this to become a no fab coaching session. Oh God, that should be that should be turning my. That should be turning my head, bro. But
Facts.
I mean, bruh, I'm going strong. I'm on triple digit days. Like every day, I like journal and stuff. So I mean, yeah, I don't think it's something I've gotten like super used to. It's like the stuff comes and then it's still a fight. It's not like, oh,
Yeah,
like Greg's like it's just that kind of stuff.
yeah,
But aside from all that, guy, I've just been trying to learn as much as I can about this, like just like financial stuff. Like been reading books. That game that I think Okolo, you missed like the last two where we like played the game and stuff.
yeah,
But in like one of the previous episodes, we are playing like this really cool game called Cash Flow, and stuff is kind of like Monopoly. Like it's like the same vibe, but then
yeah.
in that one, it's not like you need to like people need to lose for you to win. But then yeah, it's a fun thing. So that's just kind of where my head has been for this past week, and then obviously my job and stuff. But okay, like this is one thing we could actually discuss. I've been wondering, like, because when people say, "Okay, I'm doing something fun on the weekends," it's always like, "Okay, yeah, I'm going out to club," but then I don't really want. I'm not, for all that stuff, bro. I'm off the streets. Like, I don't know what's the opposite of the streets. The house, like, I'm in the house basically,
Yeah, yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. You're in the
And
crib.
then yeah, that's it. I'm in the crib, bro. I like the
Yeah.
sound of that. Anyway, Sha, like, so I was just wondering, like, what you guys do for
I'm in the
fun,
crib too.
like, which dirty crib.
Yeah,
Guy, what?
I mean,
Bro,
I'm
what?
a homeless man. I'm a homeless man who has a house but chooses to stay on the street. So am I
Guy,
really homeless? I look homeless, but I'm actually not
You're
homeless.
fucking dead.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
man.
but I mean, I was just wondering, like, what you guys do that's like fun to do, because I feel like,
yeah,
I mean, clubbing is nice and stuff, but guy, even when I was out in the street, bro, like the stuff is so repetitive. Like you just go there,
yeah,
dance. Sometimes, guy, you don't even dance. Like you're just like standing around looking at like people.
yeah,
So I'm like,
Bro,
I want to do stuff that like as
facts.
I'm doing it, like I'm like happy doing it. So like Bibo, I made like a serious effort every week I go on Saturday, and then sometimes I was going on Friday as well. But then started getting, because I was going. Let me not bore you too much. I play b-ball on the weekends, and I'm just looking for more stuff that I might find interesting, that I want to just kind of add to that, to like enrich my week or my
Yeah.
weekend. So I
Yeah.
was just like,
I'd say just first thing, just Google fun things to do in wherever you are.
Bro,
You,
Google is dead. ChatGPT. Tell it what you
you,
know.
you can, yeah, use
Tell it your
ChatGPT,
schedule
Google,
right now.
whatever.
And I literally promise you is going to give you what you need. Take it from me, bro.
okay,
So yeah,
first.
ChatGPT, Google, just that's like the first thing. It's fun things to do around. You might discover things that you didn't even know are in the area. I
Yeah.
think that's honestly then you kind of move from there. Honestly,
Like just if you type like
Ah,
what your schedule is right now, the things you like doing right now.
yeah. See,
I
even
mean,
something else. You were
fair.
talking about something last week. You were talking about ball. I think we are talking about Messi, some ball, sha. And so you seem like you seem like someone that is interested in that. So I mean, you can download FM. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying? Try it out since you
Eh?
have so much.
ah,
Since you have so much tactics. I mean, FM football man. I mean, maybe and when you feel
okay.
comfortable, then you can hop into the big leagues, and then we can discuss there.
I
So I'm
mean,
just saying,
first,
just a
first, like
suggestion.
I get all that
Yeah,
stuff. Like I get what you guys are saying about the ChatGPT. I've actually like I've done that before and stuff. But I wanted to just kind of see if, like, personal
We had
experience, because yeah, because like, bro,
makes sense.
ChatGPT will tell you, it will go on online and then be like, oh, like, do this, do that, and I'm like, bro, I don't have a car, I can't go to I can tell it like all these things, but then I wanted, like, like some personal experience, like what you guys did, that would be fun, because like you guys is like we have the same kind of interest, so it would make more
Yeah.
sense, like the stuff that you're suggesting.
Mm.
okay. It depends on where you are. For me in Maryland, right? The DC is not too far away, and you have the is it called the national all the museums in that DC area, right? That's one thing to do. Well, I mean, you can also go sightseeing, go to like the Capitol and all the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, all those kind of those Jefferson monuments. So the monuments and the museums in the area. So that's one thing. You go to an escape room.
Oh, that's I did that before. It
You could
was
do like laser
very nice.
tag or paintball.
This sounds like paid.
Yeah, that's one other thing. No, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
like, still.
you want more so like just stuff you can just free. So all the sightseeing stuff I said, like the museums and the monuments, they are free. Um, escape room. I mean, it's not free, but it depends where you are there.
I
So
mean, like,
other free
anything
stuff.
that would be fun. Like, I'm just like crowdsourcing for ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
bowling.
hop on FM, man. I think sure we
What
can all play it.
what's
You
going
know what I'm
on?
saying?
The way you're advocating for this stuff, I feel like it's more spite than
No,
than
no,
trying
no,
to help a friend.
no.
Bro
You
wants me
you
to
like
come there and you crush me.
no.
Wait,
You
wait,
like
wait.
sports. You
Why am I
oh
hearing somebody say smack me, smack me?
God,
This guy,
God.
Bro,
I'm not
Last
fucking
call,
around.
this
last
guy,
call,
I'm
time.
so serious. Somebody
Last
saying
call, time.
smack me.
Oh my
bro,
God.
guy, you might need to go on
Check
another
your
check
your
that
class,
your,
check
your
bro.
headphones
check
are
Yeah.
check that
check
door
your
behind you.
headphones.
Maybe it's coming from there. Rubbish. That is
Check
guy.
your
Yeah.
headphones, bro.
Bro.
Or something
Somebody not
Promise.
because
saying smack me.
nah.
I'm mad.
Yes, you are mad. Yes, you are mad. Now, please,
And I'm
Okolo,
telling you the group.
take no problem, no problem. Well, okay, I was saying, even Shokus was saying we should get like a game that we can all play, like four guys. Like since COD, we're doing COD, but COD is I won't say it's past its best, but it's not as hype as it was before. So we're thinking maybe soon maybe we can get an FUT team, sorry, FIFA team, all of us will play online or some other game, something like that. Four guys. I don't mind four guys. Shokus was playing four guys behind the screen. We can hop on that. Or any game kind of thing that we can all play, that would be nice.
That makes
So
sense.
stop. I know you used to play FIFA. Do you still play it or you stopped?
I mean, guy, like my Xbox has been in my. Guy, I don't know how long it's been since I played that Xbox, but I feel like once I touch that pad, I'll be scoring goals. That PSG team. I now that Messi, I don't know. Like all the people that I knew from PSG, apparently they've left PSG. But that's why my FIFA stays 2022, bro. Like that PSG team, me and that Messi, bro, is a goal scoring genius.
No,
Bro, for
fair.
me though, like I really weekends just chill with whoever's like in my building. Sometimes, unfortunately, delve into some unscrupulous activity. But then those are activities that I'm trying to run away from. But right now, this last like yesterday, I went upstairs to my friend's place. We watched UFC, and he's a huge UFC fan. I'm a huge UFC fan, so just discussing throughout the fight was very entertaining.
I,
Um,
I think that's actually like such a, because the thing is like, bro, this building I've been living here for like 3 months. I don't know anybody.
Why?
So I'm that's the thing. Like I don't know. I feel like because so here I'm staying temporarily, right? Because I know I'm moving to another place soon. So
yeah,
what I'm going to try and do is like when I go to that other place, like I'll try and make an effort to know people. Because like once you know
yeah,
these people, it's like because a lot of stuff like the reason why like some stuff is not is like all these things are like things that you do with like groups of people. So I'm like,
yeah,
maybe it's like best to find, because once you find the people to do it with, like this whole issue of like, okay, like I want to do paintball, but I don't want to have to take an Uber to go there. And obviously I don't want to go and just be shooting at like random people by myself. Like,
exactly,
so it's like, okay, going with people that know this stuff and like,
exactly.
so I think honestly, I think that's just the key thing, like, bro, like after all that, after all is said and done, I think it's just meet more people and then, figure out.
That's
Start
true.
now, bro. Meet people you live with right now.
I'm about to say, even when you play b-ball, don't you and
Oh
the
yeah,
people
yeah,
there?
no, those guys, like, I bant with them. Like some people are actually, I like collected their Instagram and stuff. But
Yeah,
So yeah, man.
you sounded like you don't like them.
yeah,
So like, yeah, like
I have
dude,
nobody, I
my
have
my,
nobody dunked on you, bro.
I just realized I don't know how to play people. Like,
I
I'm
don't
good
know how
at
to
like,
play
so the
b-ball.
thing is like physically wise, like, bro, I can give like crazy, but I have no idea where I'm supposed to be at any given point in time. It's like I'm just running around, running around. I'm like, guy, I must seem like a 5-year-old to these men. That's like these people are not
You,
even like crazy good, but at least they know how, like, it's like, okay, like this person, like when it's time to pass, like this person is in the right place. And I'm just like, I'm always where somebody else is, like my teammates. Why am I standing side to side with my teammates? I'm sure
Hmm.
you're just thinking to yourself, this guy, what the fuck are you doing? So I think that's one reason why, like, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not all about that. Like, oh, like, can I get your Instagram?
I
They're
feel
like,
you. I feel
nah,
you.
this guy's
That
IQ
cost,
is probably 3. Like, I don't want this guy on my IG.
that cost confidence. Nah, I feel you.
So that's one thing. That's one thing. So it's like, I mean, yeah, they are cool people. And I mean, I think I'm getting better. I just need to watch. Because the thing is, I never used to watch b-ball really.
Yeah,
Right. So I think I just need to watch more. And then once I get to the point where it's like, because like during the games, like all I know how to really do, I play defense. I'm good at like taking layups and then like I intercept balls and stuff like that. So it's
yeah,
like, I think once I just develop the other skills and I'm confident in that stuff, then if we play a game where it's like, I'm really doing a lot, it's like, oh, yo, hey, guy, like, that's like encouraging people, like, oh, yo, bro, that was a good game. Like, what's your IG? And then from there, but like, as I'm shite like this, bro,
Oh,
I'm just going to
shit.
stay in my lane, bro. Like, I try to be humble, even if I do something good in the game. Like, this is literally all I do. Like, I do something good in the game. I'm just like this. Like, that's all I don't do any celebrations or anything like that. I just do that and then I run back for defense. Or like, please let me not give
Wow.
anybody the chance to like
this,
punch
I
me
need
or
to
this
be
the
something.
there.
exact, this is the exact opposite of Winwood's
It was
approach.
mindset. It was anime mindset.
Winwood's mind is like,
Exactly.
damn.
It was like, okay, you pass. Okay, you feel it, you pass. You pass it. It was like,
Wait, hold on. Let me speak for
I
myself.
take it like
I didn't say I never said don't pass, but you know, I've. Wait, did you guys watch the anime Blue Lock?
Mhm.
So I mean,
Oh, I watched a lot of clips like during the World Cup of
so if you
clips.
watch Blue Lock, you know where this is going. I would do that Blue Lock mentality, bro. That Blue Lock mentality, bro, is the way forward.
And what's this blue lock mentality, please?
I said the essence of this Blue Lock mentality is essentially don't be scared to. I guess in the sense of soccer, football, you can't be scared to take the shot, and at all times, your number one goal is to score.
No matter how
No,
shit you think you are,
no
or
matter
what
how,
you feel
yeah,
like,
No
no matter,
matter the
yeah,
position on the field, no matter if you're on the
yes,
left,
Even the
yes.
goalkeeper,
on the
Your
even the
no,
goalkeeper, you have to be scoring.
your
yeah.
number one goal is to score. That's
Even if
that's your goal. Everything else is secondary.
Just
Already
Life
11
on
upset.
tight
attackers, bro.
until your teammates start beating you.
No second there. Now this doesn't mean like you're not passing, you're not playmaking,
Yes,
right?
it does. Yes,
No,
it
no, no,
does.
no, no, no,
When
no,
he
no.
said last time, that's what he meant.
Okay,
He
maybe
meant,
it came out the
he
wrong
meant
way,
do not pass.
but it doesn't mean don't pass.
Bro is
Because
about to
you
take
have
a
to.
goal kick, and it's just my only mentality is to score.
It doesn't mean don't pass. But what I'm saying is that like you get the ball on. Let's say you get the ball on the arc. There's someone in front of you, and let's say maybe there's someone else far out. Let's say I'm on the right side of the court, right? I get the ball. The rim is slightly to my left. There's someone else, let's say, on the wing there at the 3-point line. There's someone else, let's say, at the far side of the paint, and they kind of call for ball. My brother, if it's just you and one man, shoot,
No, but
drive.
let's break this down, right? Let's be very practical.
No, no, no. I'm listening. I'm a very practical man, as you know.
Let's be very practical. If that player that's doing that doesn't have the ability to make that shot most of the time, he will eventually be getting subbed.
True.
He
Yeah,
will become a detriment to the team.
yeah. But then, if you don't take that, but if you don't take those shots, you never become the player that can do it.
Yes, that's right. So there has to be a way to, kind of maybe during the actual games you don't do that, right? And then when you're practicing, you do that.
No,
But when it comes,
I would say the opposite. Which is practice it and do it in the games.
okay, but what happens in the games when you're breaking, you get subbed off? What then happens?
And then you get traded.
You get what?
Then you get traded.
And
Go to find out. He'll take it. You see Curry, you see Clay, you see, nah, it's me. It's me. I'm taking this shot.
That's the thing. I didn't say you always have to shoot threes, bro. But find your way to score. Like you have. That's what I'm saying. Find your way to score. But now, listen. Let me put these caveats, right? If you're like in a professional team or even like a school team, and like you've been assigned the role, that's a whole different situation. But if you're coming to play pickup basketball, you and 5 other people or whatever just came into the court to play, what are you holding back for? Is
Okay.
my question.
no, that's valid.
That's valid. No, see now.
Now,
Now,
yeah,
it's
and
valid.
honestly,
Now
okay,
it's valid.
let me explain better. Yes,
Now
thank you. Let me
it's
explain better. So if you're like you've been given a role, that's a whole different. It's not like in team meeting, head coach has said, okay, yes, this is the role, this, and then you just go against it. That's what I'm saying. Come on now.
No,
Come on now.
let me just clarify something. Me, I do whatever I can. Like if I'm in the position to shoot, like bro, I think my problem is like, I don't even see the other teammates. Like that's how like one sided I don't even see them like okay, because there are some times that I went and I tried to do a layup, 4 people crowded me and took the ball. And then like one of the people was just like, oh, like bro, like the other people were there. I was like, I didn't even see any of them. So like that's not the problem. Like I do all this stuff. My own is just like if I know I did not play really well, like the confidence to just go up to people and be like, oh, what's your IG? Because at the back of my mind, I'm like, this guy will probably pissed at me for the way I played
feel
this
you, I
game.
feel you. No, but
So
I'm not
that's
talking about the
just
IG thing. But yeah, it's like you just have to take the shot, bro. That's you just have to take the shots. Now, exactly. So if you've given a role, right, there's still going to be opportunities for you to either score or do whatever within that role, and then you do it. But my thing is like just to sum it up in the sentence, bro. Take the shots.
First, like don't be
Take the
scared to
shots. Take the
if
shots.
you're in a
Yeah.
position, like just
No, Kiki,
Let's
like you're
try.
misunderstanding with me.
no, I know the
You're-
point
I'm
you're
asking,
driving.
I feel like you are misunderstanding me. I'm asking, you are taking me to you're taking what I said and you're taking it to the extreme.
No,
That's what Mas is doing right now.
we discussed it with Okolo's my witness because we're talking about it in soccer sense, and you're like, I was like, okay, what's your defender? You're like, no, so go to the goal. I'm like, what do you mean? You go to the
I'm
goal?
saying that's what happened in the anime. That's what I meant. That's what happened in the anime, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. I've taken it to that way. It's,
No,
I've
but
accepted it.
I would say that like, at least be prepared. Don't just come out of nowhere and be like, yeah,
Okay, of
hey,
course.
if you come and take the
Like,
shot.
this, like, there's no, like, you can't just be spamming nonsense and don't try to improve.
Okay.
Like, you have to adapt and improve. But my thing is, you have to take the shot. And by taking the shot, that you will learn that either have it or I don't. But you will never know if you don't take the shots.
No, that's valid.
Fair,
You
fair.
forever be a side character.
That's valid.
Valid, valid.
Some of the best players in the world are literally still side characters. So I guess even when you still take the shots, eventually you some.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Or you
Some
can say they
unfortunate-
took the shot. They took the
Basically,
shot.
I'm
to
saying
be
that
there.
sometimes you take the shot and still end up being that side character.
Like,
But at least you took the shot.
so give me an example of somebody. Say one of the best players in the
Kyrie,
world. Like,
Kyrie right now is a side character,
okay, that's fair.
and
So-
Kyrie is a top boy.
That's fair.
It depends on how you're looking at it. I would also say.
I don't
Because for
think
him to
Kyrie is
Kyrie,
a
he
side
took the shot.
character.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? Before
Oh, so
Kyrie became Kyrie, he took the shot.
Before Kyrie became, that's what I'm saying. But
But then
Kyrie,
again, the
Kyrie is a top boy right now. True or false?
skills, it's not his skill or lack of that made him side character. It was just his political takes that kind of.
No.
How-
I mean a side character on his team.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't
he-
say that. I mean, he's not like he's not
the-
the player everyone else is surrounding around, but he's not a sound. But he's not definitely not a side character.
Okay, let me just say it like this: Doncho, look at Doncho.
Yeah,
Doncic, that's Batman. Kyrie, he's Robin.
I'm saying, but then
Yeah.
yeah, but there's all the other people on the bench
those are all
and
like-
second
those are all
unit.
continuous pieces,
Those are
like-
who I classify as side character. Like, I'm not looking at just one main character. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at just one main character and side characters. You know what I mean? I feel like you need a certain presence to be a main character, and I think Kyrie has that.
I
You
agree.
think Kyrie has that over Luka Doncic?
Not
Not
over.
over Luka
He's not
Doncic.
staying
That's the
with-
point. It's not
with-
one. It's not one and the other. I'm saying it's not just one side
Oh.
character. And
Well, like
And-
it's usually one or the other.
Guys, not
like-
free for all, man. It's
Not
free for
necessarily.
all.
That's how
Not-
every
not
franchise
free for
is.
all. It's not free for all,
Oh,
man.
here we go. Here we go.
It's fucking- it's not free for
no,
all,
I'm
man.
not. I mean, every franchise has like their key player and people around
Exactly.
them. But
And-
in the sense of what I'm saying, right?
Oh, okay.
When I say side character, I'm not thinking of just one main character and everyone else is a side character. I'm thinking of a certain level of presence that's like all 5 people on the team can be main characters if they are all just like think
Functioning
think-
at their
think
own
the-
respective roles.
the
basketball.
death lineup with the Warriors, right? Like, Everybody was giving the business. Whether
That's
it's Clay, KD, Draymond, Curry, whoever Iguodala, like everybody was giving the business. Like in that case, they're all main characters. But if it's like you have
in
like,
their
me,
own
like
regard, in their own regard.
in
Fair.
your regard, exactly. But if you have like me, like to have teams here with me, 1 or 2 people who are kind of really doing it, and everyone else kind of
Yeah.
around, then that's when I see the main character side character dynamic.
Oh no,
So-
yeah, that's fair. I was kind of just talking about like, the fact that Kyrie is the best, like most skilled guard of all time. In terms of handles and the finishing and all that. But upon all that, upon taking the shots, he still ended up being on a team where he was not the best or not like the main man. You know what I mean?
I see.
That's just kind of what I was saying.
But,
So,
but
basically, my
Kyrie is
point at the
is
end of
probably
the
the
day-
best example.
No, I don't think my point is best is like my point is that, like, you can take the shots and then still eventually realize that you're not the best. But then that's all right. Right?
Yeah. I'm saying as long as you're trying to be.
Exactly.
If you want to be, then as long as you're
Yeah.
trying to be. If you
Yeah.
want to.
No, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
that's
nah. Blue Lock. I recommend that anime. Go watch Blue Lock. It's fun.
yeah, I like those, kind of free for all kind of like,
Yeah, because it's very
For
different
sure,
to
for
the
sure,
other,
you like
other
it.
sports
always
anime,
take
bro.
the shots.
Other sports anime is like
Sure.
it's the whole other direction. But Blue Lock
Yeah.
is just an interesting
I
concept.
think most animes kind of have that, just go to that edge, go crazy. Most animes have that, like, even with AOT that I'm watching right now, I'm trying to finish it.
Yeah, and it's a finish AOT.
That's
No,
very-
that's
no
a
spoiler.
beautiful
Stop that.
Not that I'm
segue.
spoiling it, but like
Stop that.
That's a beautiful
Wait,
segue.
No, we're talking about AOT. Okay, calm down.
That's a beautiful segue.
Boys are not cut off. Boys are not cut off.
Ah,
Yeah,
guys. Where, okay,
Boys are
where are
not
you?
cut
Where
off.
are you guys? Where are you guys? Just
I'm
tell me
beginning of-
season
beginning of
and
season 4.
episode.
I mean,
Beginning of
season
season 4.
season 4, episode 26.
I'm like
God.
probably like sorry, beginning of season 4.
My heart, bro. I just to let you guys know, I finished that stuff and first. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. But yeah, just most animes too. Like, what anime can I even think about now? Like, you just
Death
kind of
Note.
most of
Like
them are
My
always
Hero. There was like pushing past your limits and all that.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
Naruto,
David
for sure.
Goggins in anime.
Guy, Naruto. That might be where this guy got all his ideas from. From Naruto, guy.
AOT.
No. I'm saying David Goggins and Naruto and David
Oh,
Goggins are the same
the
person, bro.
madman.
No,
The
guy.
madman.
Naruto. I'm convinced, guy. That
Really?
okay, no,
Wouldn't
not
you see like
exactly, not
probably
exactly,
like
but
wouldn't it be more of Rock Lee and David?
guy, that's it. That's it. My bad. Like Rock Lee and David Goggins are the same person. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Rock Lee's
For real,
person I
for
was
real.
thinking.
Like Rock
No,
Lee's all
guy.
about pushing past your.
Yes, bro. Like that guy is a crazy guy. He
Especially
doesn't.
he
He's
doesn't
not as
have
he's not
the
as profane. Like his choice of words is a little different, and it's more for himself. Like not trying to motivate other people. But that
Mm.
Rock Lee guy is crazy, bro. Like
I need to watch Naruto.
and his mentor, the guy Lee,
Might guy.
yeah, my guy. When I watched like when he was fighting, man. I mean, I don't know how much context you guys have, but like at the
That's
end of this
yeah,
stuff,
fighting Madara opened the gates,
yeah,
I think. I've watched scenes, episodes here and there, but I've
yeah.
never really sat down to continuously watch the thing. I need to do that. Naruto.
I'll just explain like a little bit. So basically, the Might guy, he was Claps guy. So basically, like in Naruto, like there's three different kinds of powers, and there's like the other two are like the main ones, and then the last one is just fighting, like physical ability. And
Mm.
the guy was shit at like he didn't even have the other two at all, like the ones that most people use. And then all he had was like obviously the ability to fight, and he was still shite at that. And then bro like trained every day of his life. So when this Madara guy came, Madara was like the evil person, and every like this guy was clapping cheeks left and right. Like there was a
Yo.
whole war. There were like 500
Hmm.
people. Bro clapped everybody like without breaking a sweat. And then this guy, this guy, like he had gotten so good at this like hand to hand stuff, the taijutsu stuff, that was all he was using to fight this Madara guy. And the Madara guy, like he almost lost just from that. And like at the end of the stuff, he was like this is I declare you the strongest ninja that I've ever fought. So it was just like those are like most of those TikTok clips, and I was just like, bro, that's crazy. Like a nice story.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Wait, so the Madara killed him in the end?
So the thing that he was using to fight Madara, that stuff is like he unlocked like gate 9, which like kind of eats up your life force. So he gave like this last punch, and that stuff should have killed Madara, but Madara had like some other trick up his sleeve. But that last punch destroyed his body. I mean, Naruto still like, there was a cheat code, like bro, Naruto brought him back to life. But basically he should have died from that last one, and that should have killed Madara. But then it's like, yeah, both of them still survived.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, interesting. How do you even segue into this anime vlog thing? How do you even segue? Well, who cares?
Honestly,
Anyway,
that's
yeah.
like the
It was
train of
from
thought.
that don't pass that that you were
Yeah.
preaching. So
I'm not saying don't pass. I'm
Yeah.
not just putting
No,
words
that's
in my
exactly
mouth.
what you're saying. That's exactly
I'm
what you're
not
saying.
saying don't
Oh
pass.
my god. Okay. Well, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
not saying don't pass.
We Kamsi,
I
please.
like how
Let
we
me ask you
came
one
back
question.
here.
Okay. Do you agree with your statement being take the shots?
Yes.
If one is taking the shots, can they pass? Wait, no, yes or no, yes or
Don't
no.
insult me.
No,
Don't
yes,
insult me.
they cannot pass. Therefore,
Don't
if person
insult
is
me.
saying do not pass, it's on the same line.
Don't
It's on the same
insult
line.
me here,
I
Amasi.
can't pass and take a shot. If I'm taking the shot, I'm not passing. So do
I'm not
pass.
saying that there's a 2-on-1 and you're backing the basket. I'm not saying to try and raise up and do a circus crazy shot. In that case, you pass. What I'm saying is in the situations where you see an opening, take it.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okolo knows you're softening up because this is not what you were saying. We were talking before. You never saying this.
No, because
You never saying this before.
what we're talking for, I was giving a broad idea. Like now, I'm giving him a more I'm packaging it in a more practical sense.
No.
I was kind of giving the broad idea, kind of based off the anime. That's what Kike is always saying. That's what Kike is always saying.
Don't be. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Asking me if someone shooting any person. Don't respect people not saying that. Am I stupid?
because I'm kind of interested in what you've been using your week, like what you've been doing this past week. Like, can you just tell me? I'm just interested.
So I started this thing in work called a market study.
Hmm.
So basically, what I'm doing is like they assigned me to like a market, right? And I'm meant to
Hmm.
like buy like some stuff related to that, like the products from that market. And when I get like my products, I then go and like go to the lab and do analysis on like the packages and stuff on like the like plastic and polymer films that are used
Hmm.
to like in those
What's that?
packages and stuff like that.
That's
So my market is liquid packaging. So I got like a bunch of some juice pouches, some dish soap, hand soap refills, just a lot of food stuff, like motor oil bags, wine bags,
Hmm.
to like analyze and stuff like that. And I think at the end of this market study we'll have to like do like a presentation and stuff and like recommend
certain products or something.
no recommend like the because I'm meant to
Packaging.
like find out like the specific because like this like most of these films are already made for my company, so I'm meant to find out like the film that's made in a company that's like recommended for like what we found like what we analyze and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
Sounds interesting, man.
Essentially, so you're a chemical engineer, correct?
Yes
How
I
do you wear
am.
helmets with like that hair?
I
I
don't
was
wear
about to
help.
say,
I
bro.
don't wear help.
Chemical engineer, those are two different things. Like, yeah,
Honestly, I
I
don't know the
fo-
difference between mechatronics,
so
mechie, ME.
so
chemical.
the guys that will mostly be wearing helmets are probably civil engineers
Civil engineers like Zico,
because
Fez.
they are
Shout out my boy
working
Zico.
with like a lot of construction stuff. So those are the guys that are mostly
Fez.
wearing helmets. What I do is like I'm like in a technical role, like technical like the name of my job role is technical development engineer.
Mm,
So I don't really like do that much like dirty work per se.
mm.
Like I'm mostly like doing like just like learning like new stuff about like the kind of like things we run in the company. So right now I'm still in training and my training finishes in January. So
Oh,
when I become independent, I'll have like customers that I work with, clients and all that stuff. And they'll tell me like a kind of like plastic film they want to use like for a specific application. And then like I'll see like I'll like make like the film like on my laptop and stuff like that, and then
mm.
it'll run like in the plants and stuff like that. And like if there are any issues, I'll just like figure out ways like troubleshoot it and stuff. So like um
That's
it's
what's
like
up.
it's like a very complex process. Like it's
Yeah,
hard. I
it
find it hard
sounds
to explain. That it's like
it sounds complex though.
Hmm.
But are you going to be open to like firstly, does your company have like an office in like Cali or like Virginia or Indiana? You know,
Um, Indiana.
not neither of those.
oh
Why
really?
Indiana, if I may ask? I don't know why Indiana.
Just asking. I'm just asking. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. I
Nah,
was like, I was like,
neither of those states. Is
Oh,
they
well,
have offices in Wisconsin, Ohio, one in Massachusetts. That's one I'm going to be working in. I think one in South Carolina.
okay.
Oh, so you're gonna be based in Massachusetts?
Yeah,
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Chemical engineer.
random question. Did Wisconsin beat the racist allegations?
the Wisconsin beat racist
Bro, you're
allegations.
literally seeing this man walking there. Clearly, they
No.
did.
So once a place is racist, no black man can work there.
I don't think you're allowed to walk there.
That's not how it works, my guy. That's not how it works. Yeah. No, so I'm asking about his experience, so that's what I'm asking.
I mean, I don't really interact with people with strangers and stuff, so
Okay.
So
I don't know.
who do you interact with
Yes.
outside of work?
I mean, sometimes I go out with my coworkers. Was like they just always like going to the bars and stuff like that, and I'm like, it's not really, it's not really my
That's
thing.
not
And they be drinking beer and all that stuff, so it's not really. It's
Are they like
beer is okay.
older? Are they like older people?
No. Some of them are like recent graduates from
Oh,
uni
okay,
too,
fair.
so like 23, 22 and stuff.
Hmm.
Like I'm in a hotel, right? And like two of them are like in the same hotel I'm in. So sometimes we just hang out
Wait,
and
you
stuff
live
like
in a
that.
hotel,
Right now, at this moment,
like sponsored by your company?
yeah,
Bro, you
yeah.
didn't
So
tell us you were balling.
I'm not paying rent. Thank God for that.
That's crazy,
That's
bro. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, and
Have you looked for any place to ball soccer?
guy,
Those places.
literally when we were talking about like sports earlier, guy, I was just feeling like, guy, I can't believe I haven't played ball in so long. I like, I'm not really feeling myself anymore. There's this guy in my job that's like I'm working with right now. He's like around this area, so I'm gonna like ask him if he knows like any place. Like he's schooled here and stuff, like he was raised here, so I'm gonna ask him like if there's any
Yeah.
place that like they have, ball and stuff like that. Indoor, outdoor, whatever.
Anything, man.
Please, after this, I would like to see your apartment. But after the call.
I know,
Me too. But that's cool. That's cool.
I mean,
Bro.
it's kind of messy right now though, but
But we don't care about messing. We're just curious.
Yeah, I just want to see the layout.
Yes, Leo.
okay.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm embarking on a very, very long journey. So
What do you
there's
mean?
another plant somewhere they want the new hires to visit for like 2 weeks.
Mm,
And I'm driving there. I guess how long the drive is?
14
6.
hours.
12
7 hours 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
So
Close.
I'll be driving 7 hours 30 minutes
Do
tomorrow.
you wait? Can
Wait,
you? You drive it? Like
You're
you
driving
drive
there
it?
every day?
No. I mean, I'm driving there. I'm going to stay there for 2 weeks. I'm going to come back.
Okay.
Damn,
Wow.
bro. Damn, you guys are working. Damn, this shit does not feel real.
I know,
It
man.
doesn't feel real.
I
Bro,
feel
it
you,
doesn't
Sha.
feel real.
I
It
can. I
doesn't
feel
feel
you.
real.
It actually
What do
doesn't feel real.
you want to say? I feel
Like
real.
I'm just remembering when we're like
Guy,
running around being foolish, like belting Shoyemi, belting Doom, like all those days we're just running around having fun. Like now,
now,
boys are
literally, he's going to be on the road for
working.
7 hours, 30 minutes. God forbid, if you decide to sleep now, God
God.
forbid, I don't want to think about that. Just the heavy responsibility now is just like crazy.
It's
I
actually
feel
crazy.
you though. Like today, I was visiting there, so I FaceTime my sister.
Oh,
And
nice.
just there's so many places in the area I forgot existed, like the Lion's Head statue. I forgot that
Yeah.
thing existed.
Yeah.
So we were just kind of just seeing, seeing the terrain, even through the camera. I was like, wow, I haven't
Yeah.
stepped foot in that place since I graduated.
And it's
That's
been
great.
like how long? How many years has it been?
It's been
It's
4 years
been-
now. 4 years plus.
Like it's been.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
it's going on
July.
It
five.
might be
July
5. It
14th.
might be 5 or
No,
No,
it's
July
four,
2019, July
Okay,
14th,
four and
something
some
like
change.
4 and
Yeah.
so
some
like
guys.
4 months and some
Oh,
months. 4 years
Oh,
and some
man.
months. So yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
stepped foot
bro.
on that compound in 4+ years.
Now these guys are working for actual companies.
Wow.
Like yeah.
Wow.
Imagine.
I mean, sometimes it doesn't really feel like I'm even working. I don't know. Like I still feel
Imposter syndrome.
sometimes I still feel like a student. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I maybe because it's in training when you like maybe in
Yeah,
January by the
maybe.
time.
I mean, plus you just graduated, so it's like it's gone.
True.
You just literally just graduated a couple months ago,
Yeah.
so it's gonna take time. But I feel you.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Man, yeah, since we're here though, Okeke hasn't had the balls to tell you, but then he really wants you to read this book he's been pushing on me. But I told him to push it on everyone else, and he doesn't have the balls.
Fast.
So now I've
Why
called him up here.
you dropping
No.
my message like this? Like,
No, that's how
Yeah,
it
I
works.
didn't have the balls. I was like, is there anything I've not had the balls to do in my lifetime? Like,
oh my
yeah,
goodness.
as I was
Yeah.
born, like those balls were bigger than most. Like,
Hey, Fred, guy,
What
book is this? Stop.
What book is this? What book
Stop.
is this?
yeah, let's
It is.
transition to the books. No, so I told you guys like I'm on that finance P, bro. So
Okay.
I've been instigating Amasi, because Amasi didn't have the balls to read the book that I was pushing. bro kept telling me I'm busy. I'm like, bro, grow a pair. So I'm happy to say Amasi has balls now. Amasi's reading the books. So
What
it's
book
just
is
like
this?
I mean, we're talking about it. It's like Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay.
But there are a couple of books in the series, just like the first few, like the first 3 or 4.
Like cash flow quadrants and all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those ones, like, they really like opened my eyes to like a bunch of stuff. And then those are like a nice intro into like, the basics of like finance. And then, knowing where the fuck you are in terms of like, financial knowledge. And then that now sparking you to like find other stuff. So now it's like I've read those books. I'm trying to like figure out like other things about finance.
If you want
In like,
finance bill recommendations, I
yeah.
can give you some bangers, bro.
Which
I have
ones?
a list. Let me open my
Psychology of money.
let me open my that's one of them. Let me open my some I've read, some I've only just had good reviews. So, but
FU Money by Dan Locke.
let me see. So
FU Money by Dan Locke.
yeah,
Yeah,
so you know, I
Seem
can send you all
exciting.
I
this
haven't read
list,
it.
but I'm just gonna throw out a few of them. I'm gonna throw out a few of them.
That's very good, officer. Officer.
Give
I
me
don't know.
that.
Okuno guy is the king of recommending things he has never read.
That's fine though. I agree with you on that. Okolo will sell you something so and
I
supposed to sound so sweet, and then just be like,
swear.
but I don't know. I'm not ready. Okolo
No,
guy,
my
go
beef
into
is
marketing, bro. You
my beef
thrive.
is my
Yeah,
beef is
Go
bro.
into marketing,
even in some arguments, bro. Okuno be selling points that
bro. Go into
nah,
marketing. You thrive.
it's crazy though.
No, please
Um,
tell us this book.
yeah. So there's on my list here. There's Rich Dad Poor Dad, like a cookie mentioned,
Solid,
plus some of the one in the series. There's Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. There's
solid.
there's Die with Zero, Bill Perkins. There's Ready Fire Aim, Michael Masterson. There's Build to Sell, John Warrilow. There's $100 million leads, and the next one, actually, no, $100 million offers, and the next one,
Alex
$100 million
Hormozy.
leaves by from Rosie. I have those two books right
What do
now.
you say?
They're
$100 million what?
$100 million offers and $100 million leads. I'll send you this list. If you don't enter right now, I'll send it to you. There's Liar's Poker by Michael Lewis. There's Barbarians at the Gate by Brian Burr and John Hiller. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of my list and just send to y'all.
Wait, I have a question. It's like,
Yeah, man.
okay, so I get reading these books, but this for like anybody who has read any of these books, like the stuff that you learn, do you think like you have the space to apply them?
Good question. So some of them is it's more of a mindset shift, kind of like the Rich Dad Poor Dad. So then they give
Yeah.
you a mindset into how you start thinking. Some of them are very practical. Like I started reading $100 million offers. It's very practical. I feel like you actually benefit more from this book if you already have a business and you're trying to
Yeah,
improve it.
yeah.
So some of them are very step by step in that you can do it. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's just a matter of I feel like more important than all these books, if you ask me, is just actually starting something. You know, it's like, but I mean, I don't know what restrictions there might be out there, but I guess the biggest thing you want to do is start something, start some kind of venture, business, whatever that may be, if you can. I feel like if you can, then I feel like you should try to do that even before looking at all these. Just try and get something even at the smallest level going, and then use these to kind of build up. And if you can't, I would definitely say having these information, whether it's the mindset switch or the tools, even if you don't retain all of them, but you have that mental map so that when opportunity does strike, you can hit the ground running.
Well,
That's the way I'll say.
I totally agree with the whole mindset thing. I think for me, most of them now, most of the books I've read are more just for the way I think to be changed in a way, you know? And, there's this book I'm reading right now. I think I was talking to you about yesterday briefly, but it's called Games People Play.
Yeah.
Basically, it tells you that each human being has three sides, right? We have our parent, our adult, and our child, right? And now your parent.
I heard of this book from what you just said right now. I've heard a podcast people are talking about this book, but sorry to cut you off. Continue.
It's a great book. It's a great book.
Continue.
Your
I heard
parent
it
is
again.
kind of like
Continue.
that part of you that tries to like control things or like tries to care for people, right? So maybe the part of you that you take from your parents, right? Caring for people, controlling or like scolding, that kind of thing. Your adult is the professional, logical version of you, the one that does what he needs to do at the right time. Then your child is obviously, the one of part of you that likes to play and have fun and all these parts of you are important, right? But then it also kind of just talks about how like, most when people drink, when you drink, you inhibit the adult part of you, so that your child can be more expressive. And so that's why you see people when they are drunk, they misbehave, and then they're not like able to control themselves because the adult in them has been inhibited, and that child is able to like just act more freely. And then also kind of like when people argue, when people get into arguments, is because their parents are clashing. So for example, now let's say, I tell you, Kiki, you're a fool. And you're like, okay,
Facts.
okay, I'm a fool. That's your child responding. Your child is, not really offensive, just wants to be free. So your child is like, oh, I'm a fool. Okay, I don't want to fight you. But then your parents will be like, no, you're a fool, right? And so that's how people like start getting into fights because like their parents are clashing. But like, bruh, this is just like the very beginning of the book. But like already just understanding that, I was like, damn, like this some good stuff, some good stuff. So yeah, just a little insight to the book. You guys
Games,
can look into it too.
games.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yes,
I
sir.
didn't really the right name, but just from that definition, definitely people talk about it.
Yeah,
It was interesting. It was interesting. Man,
yeah.
sometimes I wonder if I can actually finish my list. Like I just sent you guys a screenshot of just the finance ones. Like, and I have like a lot of other categories
No,
on that in
yeah.
this note sheet. So
I,
sometimes I
I,
wonder if I could just finish all of them. But that's and
you
I
will
have it.
eventually.
Yeah, sorry.
You will eventually.
And someone playing something. Oh, sorry. See, I have a. It's a weird thing where I think it's important to not just read the books,
Yes.
but also make sure you're implementing some change in your life afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of, in a
Facts.
way, slowing myself down in terms of how quickly I read. Like, if I just wanted to steamroll, realistically, I could probably read like three in a month at least.
Hmm.
But but then I kind of do like one or two because it's I think I saw this. It was a post, but I don't remember who it was by. But it was you know, person A reads a book every week, and then at the end of the day, the year they read 52 big books. Person B just reads one book, one powerful book, like say Atomic Habits, and just drills every line into their B,
Ooh, that's a
and then
change, man.
essentially person B has benefited so much more by just taking that one book and just distilling it to its basest form, as
Yeah.
opposed to just trying to read for
Yeah.
I,
like reading is
yeah,
not reading does nothing for you. It just gives you the info to change your state of being, and
Yeah.
that's kind of the important thing.
that's
So
that
I
stuff. I think I come like it's even one of the things that I was like just looking and watching. Because okay, so me, I have this sticky notes where it's like these are all the things like you can't really see it, but then there are like 5 different places where I'm like getting information, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to add anything more to this sticky note, but like that's 5 is a lot already, and then I'm just like, because one of the things that I was reading about and watching is like, bro, like when you're starting out and you're trying to learn this stuff, just pick one thing, pick a mentor or like someone somewhere you're learning from, and then put on blinders. Anything else, any other ideas you get, right? You have like a bank of things. You just write it down and put it in there. These are the later to do things. But for now, let me just like even if you pick the wrong thing, just like commit to it because that's the only way you're going to see any results. If you're just darting around, like in the end, like all this knowledge that you have, right? You might not even retain most of it. So
Yeah.
that's what me too I'm trying to do is like focus and then also like put action. And that's what
Yeah.
I'm
That's actually
yeah.
what we were talking about yesterday. How like we start this workout program, we jump to this one, we jump to this one.
yeah,
It's like just zoning on one, even though you feel you got it wrong midway, just still stick with it to the end. You know.
that's
And that's
facts.
that's one
Yeah.
thing I love about this 90-day stuff. Because like
Yes.
just even if like God, there's sometimes I wake up, oh my god, what kind of rubbish is this? Like, why am I doing this morning gym stuff? Like, let me just sleep. But it's like if you stay with it, even on those days where like because there'll definitely be days that come where you feel like there is no benefit at all whatsoever to this thing you're doing. And the only thing that's keeping you doing it is just the fact that you
You
said to
said,
yourself, I'm going to
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
And the thing is, that day in isolation probably didn't do jack shit, but it's the consistency over time. And
yeah.
that day was needed for the consistency to be there. So it's like,
Perfectly put.
Word, 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 word.
Word.
Well, that's true, sure. It is.
That's
I'm
deep
thinking.
word.
I'm thinking after 90 days, we should do 75 hard. But then that's a different conversation for
Is that like is that like a
Oh,
level up version? Like
no,
okay,
and
you,
75 hard. But then is essentially the difference here will be it's the same concept. Do the same thing every day for 75 straight days. But difference that we'll all be doing the same thing. Like it's a set amount. It's a specific list of things. I
It's
think
a specific list
it's
of
one. You have to read. I think I don't know if that's a chapter
10
or
pages. 10 pages.
yeah. Read 10 pages of a non-fiction book. Drink is it a gallon of water? A gallon of
I
water.
think
Yeah.
is it, a gallon sounds too small.
A gallon of
Uh,
water. A gallon of water. Cold shower. Cold shower. Don't
hey,
forget
that's
that.
where
Is cold shower
that's
part of
where
them?
The
that's
one
where I
that I
draw
saw
the
on
line,
Instagram,
bro.
there was cold shower.
That's where
I know
draw
people
the
make
line.
their own too. You
Yeah,
remember
no,
people,
I mean,
people make
different-
their
I feel
own.
like in the original
Yeah.
cold shower isn't there, but then I'm not sure, but I mean it's a good one to add. Not gonna lie. So
I
essentially,
disagree.
the
I
10 pages,
disagree.
gallon of water, cold shower. Then it's 2 45 minutes workouts. One of them
One
must be
indoor,
outside.
one outdoor. Yeah.
One,
Mashallah,
no,
bro.
just one must be outside. They can both be outside, but one must be outside.
Okay.
2 45 minute workouts, and then there was something else. I'm gonna look it up right now because I don't remember.
Jesus, 245. That's
Like
crazy.
2 45 minute workouts,
This one is, in fact, it should be called 75 extremely hard.
and if you skip a day, you have to restart. That's the extent 75 how it works.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
What the
You
actual-
miss a day, you go back to day zero and you restart.
Guys, some people be doing that 75 hard for 75 years, bro.
Oh,
Facts.
it is.
That's
Until
crazy.
you're ready. Just keep
I think this is the official one. It is choose a diet and stick to it. So and whatever diet it might be, but just make a diet and then you stick to it.
Be on
No
that
cheat
pizza
days,
grind,
no cheat days, no cheat meals or cheat snacks based on your diet. Drink. He says 4.5 liters. I'm going to assume that's a gallon.
Yeah, that should be
bro.
done.
So, guy,
And
that's
water-
a lot.
No. That's more than it. It's not more than.
That
Guy,
should-
bro, like 2
that
liters
should
of
be
Fanta
done.
is like this big. That's two
Yeah.
of those.
That's 1.18.
Guy,
So
bro,
it's essentially
I
a gallon
barely-
of water, yeah.
I barely be drinking 1 cup of water a day, man. Like,
So
Nah,
I
you
try.
probably
you need-
dehydrated,
you
bro.
need
That's
water.
that's
You
that's
need
crazy
No, I-
water.
what I
unhealthy,
try-
bro.
What
Yeah,
I
that is very,
try
very
and do,
unhealthy.
obviously that's an exaggeration. I actually don't know how much water I drink. Anyway, like what I try and do is because like I'll take like I always take like a bottle of water to the gym. I don't drink it during the workout because I'm like, bitch, don't be a pussy. Like you don't need water to survive this workout. So I finish the workout and I force myself to drink all the
Guy
water
be funny.
after the
guy.
workout
Yes.
because I'm like, no,
Bro, what's up, bro? What's
No,
up,
I'm not
muscles?
drinking
Bro, what's
Wait,
muscles
wait.
to collapse?
wait, but no, you don't get what I'm saying. You don't get what I'm saying. I still drink the water. Like the water still gets into the system. But then I found myself like I'll finish one workout and then I'll now go and be sipping water, wasting time like a fool. I'm like, bro, I didn't
How is
need
that
to
wasting
drink.
time? You
No,
must
no, I
need
get. I
time
think.
to
I think.
calm
I
down
think.
in between
I think.
workouts.
I think I get what you
No,
mean.
there's
Nah, I don't
there's
get what it
rest.
means at all.
No,
It
see,
depends. If you're doing
guy.
HIIT, like a very high intensity.
But that's not what he's saying.
No,
He's
no,
saying just
no,
regular
see,
workouts.
see. Let me tell you what I'm saying. You know. The rest in between, bro. Like I don't think people understand. Like our ancestors, they were hunting and then going without food for years. Oh, it's okay, not years, but like a long period of time. Like no, see. Let me just okay.
Could you be alive without having?
Okay, you know what? Let's just calm down. You people are taking the specific words I'm saying. You're not taking the message. What I'm trying to say is that what I started to notice was that I'll be forming up like guy, like if I don't drink this water, I don't think I'll be able to do the next workout.
Okay,
And then I
now
looked
I
at-
see what you're.
And then I
see what
looked at
you're talking
myself
about
and
now.
I'm like,
Okay.
so a sip
Now
of
I see.
water. You think that's what's like helping? I'm like, I don't be able. In fact, I'm not drinking any water until I finish this workout.
Okay,
So
now
that's the
understand,
mindset
understand
shift.
your
Yes.
mindset. Now it makes sense to me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
explain,
Like
explain.
my ancestors
You're
who were
using
feeding for years.
Leave your ancestors, please. You're
Like-
using the water as an excuse, essentially, to
I'm
not
not
Yeah,
from my
I
great
do the
great
next hard
grandfather.
workout.
Like,
So I
Yeah.
get in that sense. Bro was saying, I'm not a bitch, I don't drink water. I was kind of crazy to me. That was crazy. But yeah, so let me finish the list. So, gallon of water, no alcohol, no exceptions.
First,
Take a progress photo every day.
first.
Do 2 workouts every day. Both must last 45 minutes. One must be outdoors, no matter what the weather is like in your area.
Fuck.
Read 10. You must read 10 pages of nonfiction daily. Here it says it must be inspirational. I don't know about that. I know it's just nonfiction. And then if you mess up, you start over. Even a small slip up means you begin again the next day as though it was your first day. Apparently, some people are adding cold showers, which I suppose is not it's not a bad thing to add, but that's just the original, 75 hard. I think the guy who came up with this, his name is like Andy Frisella. I think he has a podcast I listen to one now and then, but that's 75 hard. So I'm thinking after this 90 days, it'll be an interesting one to embark on.
Alright. I'm not taking this one. I'm not.
I
not
really like
immediately
the.
Honestly, you don't have to be the first one to bitch out, bro. Like,
No,
no,
wait,
everybody-
it's not
wait,
about
that's
bitching now.
Crazy.
Let's show
No,
let's
no,
show-
no, no,
Yeah,
Calm down, calm down.
Forgiveness, man.
I really.
Shit.
I'm come now.
I felt that one for you.
Calm
and
the heck
shit.
down, guys. Let's show what to say.
I really like the
Okay.
idea of the 75 hard. Oh, guy. I mean, I'm not making excuses, but it's just like your environment just plays like a very important.
you're
Like-
trying to use your environment as an excuse.
Shut
That's-
up! No, no.
Environment,
Guy,
what do you
2
mean?
for 2, bro.
What do you
2
mean?
for 2.
What do you mean,
Because
environment?
I mean, so 90 days is finishing like soon, right?
No,
We're
in
in
a
like
month.
60 something. So yeah, in a month.
Okay,
Six,
like
in
a
month.
month. In like a month. It's finishing like a month. And if we start 75 days, let's say like I don't know when we plan on starting something else after this 90 days is done. Or if we start it like soon. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man.
No.
Wait,
see,
just-
what are your
I don't think
reservations?
we're going to start it immediately, bro.
No,
I think
definitely
I mean,
not.
no.
it'll probably be
definitely.
like next year when everybody's
Probably
back.
in the new year, yeah. Like
Yeah.
probably in the new year. But still, like what are your reservations?
Okay. My reservations are like, if we should do the diet thing, right? So
Mm.
it's just like sometimes after work we have like dinners like with each other and stuff like that, like sponsored by the company sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like in a pub and something, so it's just like fast, like sandwiches, fast food, all that stuff. And then
Oh, sorry, guys, I'm fasting.
No, you know what you can order a salad.
okay.
Yeah, you can order a
No,
salad,
see,
bro.
wait, but
Mine
the thing
wasn't
is-
even
the
on
thing
that.
is-
Mine was on
the
weather.
thing is-
That's all.
Yeah,
mine
okay,
was
yeah,
on.
yeah. That's
That's why I was like,
Guys,
nah,
In
no,
the
now.
snow,
It
in
is-
the snow, get out there and
Nah,
do that
so,
workout.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Stop
honestly,
tapping, nigga.
like,
Stop
whether-
tapping,
no
nigga.
matter what.
Shut up.
Nah, like,
In this Wisconsin, guy, it's freezing temperatures here, bro.
I mean, hey, you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Like, bro, you gotta get out there. If you need to get out there in a trench coat, get out there and do that workout, bro.
Okay, so what if it's like like how excess feet of snow outside and stuff, like you
use
can
the
barely
snow,
even
use
walk.
the snow as part of your workout. Do a farmer's walk.
I mean, that's the thing. If for me, I'll say if there's no, just go outside in your building and then just like skip. You're not going anywhere. You're just in one place.
Right.
Even if you don't have a skipping rope, just all we used to do back in there, we just kind of hop in place and just
I should skip
You
in
just
the
got to
snow.
be. You just got to be intentional, bro.
yeah.
Skip in
Yeah.
the
Like I'm saying, like this was the mentality
Okay,
we had
okay,
when me and Colin and
okay.
Master did that early morning
Nah.
jog.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't think that. I
At
can't
first,
lie.
At
I
first,
don't know what you mean,
people
but-
were saying it's not. Wait, this is crazy. We
No,
there's
no,
no way.
I don't think
There's
you've
no
thought
way.
of.
And
I
now
don't
then
think
we
you've
did
thought of. I
it,
think you've thought
and
of
we
the
felt
detail
awesome
from this.
afterwards.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wait, chill. Shogus, let me just say something. Like, I think it's even more important for you guys that have that shitty weather, right? Like, it's snowing outside because, like, okay, whenever I think about this stuff,
Cali
and I'm
boy. Cali boy. Cali boy, of course.
Guys, okay, just look at how they will use this thing to.
guy, what you saying, guy? What you saying, guy? Yeah, really, guy, the bitches just be the loudest people in the room, bro. Like, anyways,
Bro.
what's up? What's up?
Nah. Can you kindly shut the hell up?
Can you let this man talk?
See,
Please.
And what I was even about to say is like, is even like for you guys, I think is even better. Like, because the thing is, all this 75 days, this 90 days stuff, like, okay, 90 days is for building habits, but I think this hard 75 is for building mindset. Even though it's like,
It
like,
is.
bro, it's meaningless. Like, like, what am I doing skipping outside like in the code. But just the fact that you're doing something hard every single day, when you now meet a challenge in life, it's like your brain is going to use the same pathway that it used to wake up every single day. Like, it's waking up early. Like, sure, it has some benefits. Like, okay, I work out before I have to go to work. So then, like, in the evenings, I'm free to do other things. But there are some days I didn't need to wake up early today. I didn't have anything I needed to do. Like, yesterday, I also didn't need to wake up early. But I woke up early anyways because, like, me getting my mind to do those things, when something actually hard comes that's important, like, my brain will be able to route that same way, and then I'll be able to meet those challenges. That's why I'm like, okay, like the cold weather stuff. I'm sorry about the bitch thing. I didn't, I don't think you guys are bitches, but the cold weather thing, I think is
This guy.
This Shokusi's weather. This Wisconsin is 50 there right now. Look at the weather in Philly, 38. Don't chat to me, fam.
No. I'm saying like when it gets like
He
when it's
said
actually when it
he
gets
wasn't
cold.
talking
Now.
about right now.
I'm not talking about right
He
now.
literally
Now I'm
said,
saying that it's going to get very cold here too. It's going to be snowing here too. But I'm going to be outside. So you got to be outside too, bro.
"Can I see? I don't know.
No.
won't say it.
I really think
won't say
that
it.
I really
Well,
love
I'll
this
say.
idea. Like, trust me, like I want to do it, but I just feel like there's just going to be so many obstacles for me.
And that's the thing. The whole
That's
point
exactly.
obstacles are there. They're supposed to be there, bro. The obstacles are
That's what
supposed to
makes
be
you
there.
worth it. That's what makes you worth it. I'm asking you had a few words, but I don't think you have them.
Wait. Wait. Firstly, I would like to say I don't think you should be talking to me. Me and you are not on the same level. You talk to me. Now you've answered me, and I'm going to call for you. Firstly, we should talk to each other because if I recall, I think there are only 2 people left that are still on this 90-day shit, and I know your name isn't one of them. So I think you should communicate with me. That's the first thing. I think you should. That's what I'm saying. So look
Amazi, yes.
Fire,
Look at me, seated. All right. Amazi, hold on now. Hold on. You're still, no, Amazi, you're still on 90 days. No. Wait, wait. Come on. You're still 90 days. I need you to tell me what characteristics is in French. You've been doing French for 60. You've been doing French for 60 days. What is characteristics in French?
bro. That's not my level. Carry your mouth.
What's characteristics in French, Amasi? 60 days. That's all. You did 60 days.
that sounds like a Nigerian politician.
Shut the fuck up there. Shut the fuck up there. Don't talk to me. Shit. I'm not telling you now. Don't talk to me about shit.
I'm going to that app. If I open Duolingo every single day for the next 60 days, it's going to give me that 60 streak.
I bet you won't.
Bro, take that mic out of your mouth, please. You're shouting into the mic.
Fucking do it.
Oh my goodness.
But I can put money down right now. If I tell you for the next 90 days, you won't last 40. I can put money right now. Do it now.
Okay. Let's get back on track, please.
Do it.
Let's get into
Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track.
I like how you're talking.
Hey,
you know what
well,
I'm
yeah.
saying. That's good to end. That's what I'm going
Last thing,
Yeah.
75 hard.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to be doing stretching, French, and all these things. You're going to be doing 75 days of hard things.
Okolo, as we
And
talked
all
about,
the rest.
it's about the mindset. It doesn't even matter what the fuck I'm doing. Nigga, I woke up. Nigga, sleeping for 3 hours, 4 hours on average.
I must be 75 hard is knocking. 75 hard is knocking.
Okay. Guys, calm down.
Go with this, man. I'm saying it now.
We'll discuss this after 90 days. We still have a whole month to go.
Fuck.
Still have a whole month to go. After that, we can discuss going 75 hard, doing a new 90 days, whatever it might be. But just keep that in mind, But wow.
Let's do that.
I
can't wait. No, I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, you
know
always get me hyped up for these challenges, bro. Like, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
Just quickly,
goodness.
you know how like in Nigeria, like how when politicians are like campaigning
Oh
and
my
yeah, you
goodness.
sounded exactly like the way they speak into the mic. Bro, that's crazy.
Wow.
Bro, sound like Afmag.
Anyway, but
This
yeah.
75 hard stuff. Like I wasn't like when I heard the stuff, I was like, ah, nah, let's just do another 90 days. But now it's like, GG's. I guess we're doing 75 hard then.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's too late. People have said
Nah,
things that they
75 hours. We
can't
got a
take
lot of,
back.
and I
So
think this one is going to be really because we're all doing the same thing, so it's a similar struggle. There's no escape. So
See,
I'm,
let me
I'm
just want to
liking how
say,
I'm liking
Like,
this new challenge for
regardless,
real.
whether you're
regardless,
traveling, doing
no, no,
anything,
regardless.
Bro,
75 you
whether
have to
you're in
do
the
it.
airport, you
What's
walk out of that airport.
Yeah. Facts.
You walk out of that airport and do that
No,
workout,
no,
man.
no. I love how you're talking because you're talking like this before 90 days too. And I love it because it gives me ginger to prove you wrong yet again.
Mas-
And I can't wait.
Amasi, what's
I can't fucking wait.
Ma-
No, I can't fucking wait to prove you wrong.
Amasi, what's
And once it happens again, don't worry. Nah, don't talk to me. Don't call my name. Don't call my name.
Amasi, what's recommendation in
I found
French?
it. Don't call my name. Don't call my fucking name. Don't call my fucking name.
What's
Bolo.
system
Don't
in
call my
French?
fucking name. Don't call my fucking name. Don't call my name. Don't call my name.
I want to be this allegation.
I'm done with this boys.
What's river in
I'm
French?
done. I'm done
Guys,
with
can you
these
calm
boys.
down? It's okay. It's okay.
I'm
It's
done
okay.
with
It's
these
okay.
boys. I'm
Okay.
actually done
Back
with
on
these
track.
boys.
Back on track. Back on track.
I'm
Back
done
on
with
track.
these boys.
wait, chill. Wait, just
Yeah.
before we get back on track, please, boys, just update your stuff on this thing. I want to actually know where people are and you know whatnot.
Yeah,
So,
I need to
I
do that. I
haven't
need to
updated
update this.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some people that are they are candidates for any. I just feel any here, and then that's $5 just entering into the account.
Yeah, man. Was a lot of book
Sure, you're a
recommendations.
candidate
That's
twice.
A lot of book recommendations.
Hey, free me, bro.
I love
I think the last
What
one I'll
you
say
say
is,
to me? Say that again.
please, let's move on. I'm ready to go back to this.
Wait, you're a candidate too.
Candidate for what?
Say something to me again. I see your
Candidate for what?
Saturday.
No, talk.
I see your Saturday.
Candidate for what?
Your Saturday is blank. Bro.
My Saturday is blank.
Your Saturday is blank. Oh. Like
That's ridiculous.
don't talk the wrong way to me, guys.
That's-
Like
that's
it's two
ridiculous.
letters, bro. It's two
That's
letters.
ridiculous.
It's two letters. Your Saturday is blank.
I disagree.
No, but
It's
remember
not
that
that's
our
actually the wrong
policy
way.
was 2 days after. So even if you can't put any.
No. It's already the second. Like after 48 hours have passed. Like guys, it's already the next day.
Which Saturday? Come down.
Like yesterday.
Day 62, bro. That shit is blank. You're a candidate.
No, our agreement was
Yeah, he has to.
after the full day. So I have this whole day. It's on Monday. You can put any.
What time is
What
it?
you talking about?
What time is it right there?
It's 9:55 p.m.
9:58.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay, are you okay?
Okay, you know,
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
no,
You didn't cook yet.
No,
You didn't
no,
cook
no.
yet. And we want to tell you something.
No,
We want to
no.
tell you something.
Yeah,
I like how
Wait,
we're telling all of us to calm down. But once they call for me, your eyes open.
My headphones came out.
Nah.
No, my headphones came out.
That's you have to get these allegations, bro.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
some people.
I love that observation. I love that observation. I love that observation. I love that. I love that observation, bro.
Yeah,
I love
we
that.
want
Oh my
some
God.
allegations, bro. You gotta be sure.
Anyways,
Wow.
my own is just as long as
Wow.
people are filling the table. Just go and fill the table. Let me know where everybody's at. That's all.
funny,
That's
man.
all.
Kolo, you been doing playa for these past days.
Yeah, I swear. Like, all these people that be doing plyo and stretch, and then these I don't know.
Fraud watch.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
You better be able to backflip by the end of this thing, no? Alright.
When the time comes, I'll show you guys my progress, for real. Stretching progress.
Are you guys also doing that stuff where you like take pictures every day? I've been trying to do.
I have
Like right now, I haven't been doing that right now.
But then,
But I mean,
75 hard, is it compulsory? It's part of the rule.
yeah, it's part of it. So every day you must take a progress picture.
Okay.
It's part of the
I can't wait.
requirements.
I can't wait too.
I can't wait. Very excited.
Je le
Very
wait.
excited. Proud for yourself. Proud for yourself. I hope you're proud with that one. I hope you feel like you cooked. Proud for yourself.
Accuracy.
Back to book recommendation. The last one I'll say at the end of this book recommendation thing is I think I'm almost done with 48 Laws of Power. So I'm curious.
Mm.
Okay, Cookie and Amasi, you guys are talking about someone's like, oh, when I see it, I will be like, was it Cookie and Nicole? I don't remember who it was. Someone was saying that when I see it, I will be like conflicted or something like that. So I'm curious, what laws were you talking about?
Did you feel
So-
no? But you answered. Did you feel
Yeah,
anything?
yeah.
You tell us.
Anything? Not
Everything
really.
feels good. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
not all of the.
Yes.
It's. I'm not. I don't know if it was the word. I see these as. I'm not. I'm not essentially going to do it verbatim, like having things like having a scapegoat or things like. I'm not going to keep someone around just for them to be my scapegoats. That kind of. But
No,
I'm
but
kind
why
of
not?
taking
Why not? That's
the
the kind of.
concepts.
But that's the kind of thing that I'm worried. Like, why not? Like, if you think it's like it's moral, why not keep a scapegoat?
It's priorities, I guess. Suppose
Priorities.
absolute power is not my top priority.
No. Okay, first, but like what I'm saying is, if you're reading this book and you're like,
Yes, sir.
I want to learn the secrets of power, is this one of the like, if it was your priority, is this one of the laws you would have carried out?
But I will learn it definitely to make sure I'm not
No,
someone
no,
else's
no, no, no,
scapegoat.
no. I know, no. Forget that. Because my beef was, guy, this is something I cannot see myself doing. You, if you were looking for power, will you apply that law?
Oh, of course.
You find a scapegoat.
Yeah, of course.
One of your very, very close friends, say
course.
Shokus or Kolo as your scapegoat.
You call yourself, or you could be a candidate.
That's crazy.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
That's
Boys
crazy.
on this call,
I just needed to
be
know.
careful.
I just needed to know.
Everyone on this call,
I just
be
needed
very
to know.
careful.
Oh my
Be very
my
careful.
Because when bro said he has no problem with any of the laws,
Yeah,
I said
like,
GG's,
yes.
bro. Let's just know
GGs.
the kind of person we're
We've lost,
dealing with.
we've lost,
Wait,
we've lost
what's the
I'm-
scapegoat
I'm-
law? Can you guys fill me in on that?
Let me see if I can find
Let
the
me
exact
let
one.
me
But
let,
my
let me
thing
let
is,
me just
I'm
say
just
from
taking
my
the
perspective what that
concepts.
scapegoat law is. So, whenever you're somebody in power,
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do, to cover you from making a mistake.
Yeah.
And then what you should do when you make a mistake, make sure that you had someone who was close to you, somebody that you were like, you showered favor on this person, and then it's like by doing that, everybody else in around is like, oh, like why is this guy moving up the ladder so fast? They're all pissed at, like they're kind of all jealous of the person, and then that person is close to you. Basically, you pin what the mistake you made on him, and then he takes all the consequences of that. That's the only reason that you're doing all these things to get this person to rise in the ranks, so that if anything bad happens, basically, it's the same thing I do in free for all. I'm just following behind somebody. When somebody else comes and starts shooting at the person, that person is kind of my shield. And then I'm shooting at the person that's shooting at. If that guy stays alive,
Like a
first,
decoy.
yes,
Yeah, but
basically,
then even in the chapter, I think there's a part where the author reads like advises not to use this as like your closest friend. I think that it was even put
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like you advised not to. No, it was. I remember. It
no,
was
but
like
but by virtue of you, like helping this person rise in the rank, that person kind of becomes your, like, even if
not
you
necessarily.
I don't-
no,
No,
even if you
they
yourself,
might think you're their
yes,
friend.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Like even
they're
if
not
you
your friend.
even if you yourself, that's what I'm saying. Like even if you yourself, you don't think they're your
Damn,
friend,
when you're
there's
dark.
no way you come.
I was about to say, like,
That's what I'm
I thought it was
saying,
something
like-
that I didn't say that.
You're convincing
I'm
this
just
person. This
I'm
person
dropping
is
the fact.
convinced.
I'm distilling the information.
No, it's not about distilling information. It's good because it's not like, oh, you misunderstood it. You know what you're talking about, and you're still willing to carry it out. No, that my friend is AOT level resolve. Like, I'm going to start calling you Erin Wiwu. This man is ready. He's ready.
Guy, Will, there's one cold scene in that show that when you watch it, yeah, you're just going to be like
No,
I don't know how you picked out only one guy. There's multiple guys.
But
There might be one every episode.
Which other one?
Which other book?
No, I'm talking about
Which other
which
law?
laws is like really. I feel like I kind of. I don't think of these like I'm going to implement them verbatim. So that's that whole thing of
Yeah,
it doesn't hit me at all.
But what do you now mean? Like, oh, you're not going, because there's the principle. The principle is there. Like, what are you going to do? Like, create a law like adjacent to it. The implementation will differ, but you're still doing the same immoral things. Like, finding a scapegoat. Like, there are only so many ways. Like, what are you going to do to make that moral? Like, you're still going to find some young chap, and then that person is your shield.
I mean, it's fun. There's not to be a young chap. Like the way I see it
an
is
old
more
chap.
so,
Necessity.
not necessity, but it's not. The way I see it is not really like your. I don't really see it from you're plucking somebody and like feeding them lies or false hopes, right? I kind of see it in the sense of if you're in a let's say you're in a like what's the word?
Hello?
The way I see it, essentially, just make sure
To the matrix. I was like,
what
to the matrix.
what
Wait.
yeah,
No, he was
I
trying to
elected
get
to
the
pause
stuff.
as opposed to
Yeah,
saying like
pause,
I
pause.
elected to pause
We all
pause.
glitched out at that
Yeah.
moment too. So
So
No,
the way I
Okolo went it
see it
first.
is, I think when I do that, I sometimes put myself in actually I think I put myself in the scenario they describe. So I think it does make you feel less like I feel less blameful when I put myself in that imaginary caricature. But I'm like, if I'm like King Louis XVI or a king of or a monarch, right? I know that all the people in my courts or all the people around me are just was waiting for their chance to kill me. Essentially, they're waiting for a chance to rise up. So I mean, as far as me, I mean, I'm as far as I'm concerned, I don't know you people because you all just want my throne, right? So it makes so much sense. I know this. I hear it when I'm talking. I hear it, but it makes sense to essentially make sure that
there's someone that can take the
wherever,
ball.
like, there's always someone between you and wherever all the lines trouble might come through. There's always somebody it will hit first before it comes to you.
Guy,
I feel like
see,
in that
I'm
scenario, it
hundred
makes
percent with
perfect
you. I'm
sense.
100% with you. It's kill or
It
be
makes
killed.
perfect sense.
Kill or be killed.
But I feel like the scenario needs to present itself. Let's say like
Yeah.
you're in a job where everybody just out to take everybody's job,
Yeah.
and like no, it's not a supportive environment. It's like let's say
It's toxic.
let's say what I imagine Wall Street is like from what everybody says. Let's say you're in that kind of situation, right?
I just want to tell you a rule of thumb. When Okolo hops on your boat so fast, you might want to reconsider.
But
because
but yeah, I'll
because
just
the
think
way
about
there's a certain change in Okolo's where he hears a certain risky idea.
I love the.
So you might want to just take some.
I really feel Will's idea. Like is kill or be killed in that king situation. Is kill or be killed, and you need to protect. Is not even about it being immoral. It's more about your survival.
Okay. Okay, maybe it's also the
I
way
think
me
that's
and
how you
Okike
should
took
see
it.
it. From it's my
The way we
survival.
took it too, it was more of you're building up this guy, and this guy is your like okay, maybe everyone else, this guy is your friend. Maybe we will say to you he's not your friend, but to him he's your friend. Like you're essentially
I see,
a fake persona.
I
So you
feel
make
you,
that guy think you
I
guys
feel you,
are close. That
I
guy
feel
think
you, I feel you, I
but
feel okay,
you yourself,
okay,
you're like,
okay,
nah,
okay,
this guy
okay,
is my scapegoat. I'm just pretending to be close with him.
okay. I
Yeah,
see, I
I
see your
really see it
guys.
now when like bro, you need to build up and have someone come close
Yeah,
to you and be faking this whole
Yeah,
persona
I
just so
can't
that
lie.
once
I
you're
think
trouble.
that. I think that.
that's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking
Okay,
like you're in a situation where like everybody is just like everybody. You already know everybody for themselves. Nobody is here for you. So you're just going to just do what you can to get there. Kind of like a Game of Thrones situation where
Exactly.
everybody's just out to get what they
But
want.
then isn't that
And you
how
have to kind of play the game.
kingdoms are like that? Like the olden day kingdoms were like that.
I mean,
I
they
think
were. I
you're
mean,
Okay, but like, okay, I get what you guys are saying. Like, in this scenario, honestly, the scenario might not even have been completely like that because it's like, oh, when we hear the stories, we think, well, these people had lives. Like, nobody is going to survive if like everything is kill or be killed. There were probably like actual bonds that were there, but let's just forget about that. What I'm saying is that you're learning these things. You're not Louis the 16th. You're comes to me like, bro. If what I'm saying is like, if you're going to apply these things, you have to think about it in your context. Like,
I'm not saying I'm going to apply them, bro. I'm saying
okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't apply it in your context because it's immoral. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's
you couldn't.
yeah. 90% of the times I'm not, but I'm basically like in the weird situation where I find myself in such a situation. You mean your boy might have to pull out a couple of laws, but then more so it's also a sense of just understanding and just the concept behind it. Also making sure you're not someone else's scapegoat. Someone is trying to body up with you. Make sure you're thinking about okay,
yes.
if
I
something
agree
goes
on
wrong,
that sense.
what happens to me?
Do you know the magical thing that just happened? Now you, me, and Amasi are all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Because
You
what we're
saw
saying
movies,
is
yeah.
when I'm saying all these things, I'm saying like, bro, I cannot imagine it's not like I cannot imagine myself even if there was a necessity doing this thing. But like, if I'm like, okay, I want to get power, These are not some
Okay, I
of the
mean, yeah,
things that I might pull
that's
out of
not
my
that's
pockets.
not that's not the way I'm looking at
But
this whole
but
thing. I'm looking
obviously,
at it
like,
as a checklist. It's not a checklist for
yeah,
me.
exactly.
It's not a checklist.
But for sure, it's like, okay, like these are things that we need to know because, like,
Yes. They just
if I'm becoming like a scapegoat,
I can't lie, Sha.
I might need to dip.
I can't lie. I've been looking at this video and I've been seeing Okolo's eyes. Okolo is not on your page, oh. Okolo guy is looking like, nah, this is beautiful. Okolo's eyes are like, oh my God.
Personally,
I can't lie.
what I
Like
think
his
is
next read.
what I think is that it's about survival for me, and I don't know. No, listen.
No, just before you continue, would you see what I'm saying now? Because you popped off the boat. Okula is still going
hey,
at 4x speed, bro.
let him land. Let him land. I'll say this point.
At this
Let him
point
land,
in
let
my
him
life, I don't feel like I need those laws. I'm not like under any attack or anything like that, or you know. But then there could come a point in my career where maybe I'm the CEO of some place, some big deal is about to go through. Somebody needs to take the fall. It ain't gonna be me. Like you know what I'm saying? There's some situations where just by virtue
Bro,
of your
but
status
bro,
at work,
if you're the CEO, it's going to be you, isn't it?
exactly that's what I'm
No,
saying. You
my
think
beef
it's going
is
to be me.
my beef is what if it's actually you that did the thing wrong? Are you still going to
Yeah,
do the
It,
scapegoat
it,
thing?
and
it
I'm
can
going to say for Shokus, it's not necessary that even if it is him, it is more of even if it's him, he will make the financial say is the CFO, is the chief financial officer, and he did not know about it. And because he's the CEO, he has all the credibility. And the chief financial officer is like, oh man, I didn't know, and then boom, that guy takes the fall. Whereas Okolo knows the whole plan is like, yeah, I knew this was happening. I didn't want to take this fall. I didn't want to even say I know anything. So I'm just going to push everything under the books of the CFO, and
Oh,
then
that's not what I
that's
was
how the law is,
thinking.
that's how the law is meant to be used.
Is
So
it
you
That's
is
not
it
how I was
isn't
thinking.
that
use this guy to
That's
cover
how I
for
was
isn't
mistakes.
that
Like,
thinking.
you
You just
isn't
know,
that isn't that
use
isn't
law,
that
cover it, and you're
isn't
good.
that dishonest?
That's the
That's
whole
where
not really.
let me
Okay,
point
take
of
care
the
of all.
law.
okay.
That's the whole
Okay.
point of the law.
That's
Like,
okay.
even if you
We are
fucked
clearly
up,
seeing
like,
things here.
you can't be the one
I
that
wasn't
fucked
thinking
up
about it from
ever.
there.
Exactly.
That's the
Okay.
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing
how it
of
is.
the
I
law.
wasn't thinking about
Like,
it like that.
You guys you
I'll
guys
admit.
you guys you guys
I
have to
did
be
not think
you
about
guys
it like
have to be
that.
good boys, Don't be
I,
dishonest.
well,
I didn't think
I
about it like
was
that.
really not thinking about it like that. But what I'll say is that it really also depends because how policies are made in like companies, don't they like come from like maybe some board or like doesn't it come eventually to the CEO from some like sub people?
From also what I was saying, a lot of things are underground. Like the same way you say it comes from the board, there are a lot of things, a lot of deals
Facts,
that
no.
start off underground that is
Facts.
not going through any board or any CEO or anything like that. And
Facts.
then if that is about to fall, and i.e. fall is like get known to the public, there are things of course you can do to make it seem it was under someone else's jurisdiction and you had no idea about it or something. And there are things you can always do to push everything under someone else and be like, oh wow, this is crazy. I had no idea. But then it was your own mistake. That kind
yeah,
of
it's
thing.
like they fired the guy, put him in jail, where new
And you're like,
company, it will never happen again. And that
yeah,
guy knew
yeah. You'd be
nothing.
like,
That guy
so
didn't do
and,
jack shit.
exactly.
And the way I was thinking
Whereas,
about it is more of like a
Okay, that's
before
actually
things go
terrible.
wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking things have gone wrong. Okay, now who can I push in front of me to take the bullet? I'm thinking it's like you before things go wrong, like where could things possibly go wrong? And I want to make sure that in the event they do, I mean, I don't know if they have, but in the event they do, there's a line of it. There's certain feel safe for
but,
the for me.
but you're doing the same thing. So
No, it's not
let's
safe.
say no. So
Not,
let's say you
not
fall.
illegal. Not
Let's say
illegal.
No.
not illegal.
What he's
Okay,
saying is
okay.
like what he's
Okay, I
saying
see what
is
you mean.
something like, okay, I'll position this person so that like if there's any public blah blah blah, this guy is already the face of the thing. He's the one taking it. Is very similar to like you're in the middle and then you're surrounded by
That's
soldiers.
what I'm saying. So let's say like there
But
is
then
Okay.
okay.
but yeah, this law is not that. This law, if you go back and read it, you see that this law is
Yeah.
not about any of that.
Okay,
This
Yeah.
then I
law
mean
is
That's it.
something
I'm
has
gonna take
collapsed.
okay.
You didn't know that this thing was coming, or like it's not like obviously if you're doing underground deals, your hope is that nobody finds out. But if somebody finds out, it's GG's. Somebody has to go to jail. It ain't gonna
Not,
be
not
me.
not entirely.
It's
That was part of it, but that wasn't the whole thing. Because I remember there were scenarios. So an example is well, maybe that was the whole thing, but I'm kind of giving you my what I saw it as. I mean, maybe that was the whole thing. I just saw it a different way, but I'm taking what I saw it as. Essentially, there's this thing. I mean, like we're using the company metaphor. Company's about to go out this different project. It could fail. It could succeed. I want to put someone else there, but then I'm also I want this guy to succeed. It's not like I'm just putting it there because I know this is a
Oh,
sinking
oh.
hole. I want this guy to say I'm going to give you what you need to succeed, but I do that knowing that last.
You've added your flavor. That's what I've noticed. You've added your
Yes,
flavor
so
to the law.
yes, so yeah,
Because
I add my
you
flavor to
added,
all of
yeah.
them.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not taking them verbatim, or I don't mean. Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
good. That's good still. Happy on with
yeah, yeah. I will say.
But then all you've done is I'm being cautious.
Yeah,
But
you made it
that
like
might not
less
be
moral.
that might not be the road to no. But I'm saying that might not be the road to like power. I'm saying like if you want to climb up and stay up, right?
Yeah.
This one is like okay, I don't want things to fail and stuff. But I'm saying
but
like
I'm not trying to take like a.
no.
I feel like I'm
I
not
know.
trying to do
But
this like fast track to like
no, it's not. It's not.
muscle
It's
everyone
not.
out the way thing.
No, it's
That's
not.
what
That's
the
what.
laws are for.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what
Like,
that's not
but
where I'm thinking
by
of.
you adding your flavor, because the thing is, okay, like the flavor part that I will say is acceptable is like okay, applying it to your own scenario. But now what you've done is you've changed the law, and you've
Mhm.
changed it to something that is not remotely close to the law. It just has like some certain similarities. But then you're not following the 48 laws of power. You've
I am
created
though.
your own.
In that scenario. It's still the same law.
The thing is,
I've
you have a similar situation, but you're not following the law. The law states that this is for you to stay in power.
You're not-
You need
Mm,
someone
okay.
like when you make a mistake, right?
You need someone to
You've done something that like the result is catastrophic. Then you need to have someone to take the blame for you so you can stay in power. It's not saying, oh, be careful so that you don't mess things
But then
up.
the
Yeah.
law wasn't entirely saying when you make a mistake, because in that situation there was a situation where the citizenry, I can't remember what king or whoever it was, but the citizenry there was some unrest, that it wasn't the king's fault. There was just some unrest. So it's
No,
not
yeah,
always
yeah.
the things you do.
There was some unrest,
No,
and what
it's
happened?
not. It's not about. It's just like there's some heat. Like some heat has come and is coming your way. Just carry somebody, and it's not like oh be pre. I don't know if I can like really make this. It's not like you're trying to stop something from happening. Like you're thinking about every possible contingency. It's just something has happened. Like I've kept somebody in store that's going to be. It's basically like Naruto's shadow clones. That guy like he be throwing shadow clones to do dangerous. Like somebody's throwing shurikens, bro. Shadow clone and throw like that's what's happening here, right? Not
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to dodge the shadow clones or
Honestly-
I'm going to stand behind this tree so that when the
Yeah.
shurikens come, it hits the tree, not me. He said, I'm creating a shadow clone. That shadow clone is taking those shurikens. You get?
Bro,
Yeah.
this sounds like a survival tactic. It sounds like a survival tactic, and
It's less survival in power.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Okay,
yeah,
I think I see what you're saying.
survival
Yes,
in
yeah.
power. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Survival.
Okay,
That's-
I see where Kiki is coming from now.
Yeah,
In the
that's where
citizenry
I still
stuff that we
excuse
talk about, there was unrest, and then what happened? What did the king do?
I think there was unrest, and I think he wanted to try something, but he didn't want to be the main face of that thing. So he put someone else to do the thing in the event that, if it goes right, he's still the king, but if it goes wrong, there's,
I would say-
there's that
And what
person.
happened to that guy? They killed him.
I think so, or something like that. I don't
I
remember.
would
That's
say there's also another
survival.
example.
That's being
there.
smart.
No. See, maybe
You
this
know, it's
example I
not,
also
no,
remember.
it is. I'm not
There
saying
was
like,
an
oh, you're being
example
dumb.
where
All I'm saying is
where
wicked.
one-
It's
the
still a
king-
shadow clone.
The king and one guy, this guy, he helped this guy rise up, and they were embezzling money together. Like they were
The
both
king
embezzling
and this
money.
guy.
But then, yeah, that helped rise.
Yeah.
But then one other guy found out some money was disappearing, and what the king did was then just say, "Yeah, look at these papers. It's all this guy." And I was like, now
Okay,
make
so, like,
everyone else believe it was this guy.
I
Even though it was not him,
wouldn't like
and
to
then
use
make them
that.
think that guy-
I get
and
that
no one is listening to what that guy
implementation.
says because
I
you are
see.
the
I see
king,
what you mean.
and you've
I
shown
see,
that,
yeah.
oh wow, this guy is taking my money.
Okay.
So it was like, it was like, you and this guy planned out to taking money. It was like,
That one is very
one of
messed
the
up.
guys.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
he now
Okay.
took that- and that guy
I see.
now-
I see.
Baba,
I see.
they
I
finished
see.
that guy.
Okay.
Like,
To round up what to round up what Kiki was saying. Okay. I hear your points now. Like, what would the thing I propose is not like it's not as potent as throwing that producing that shadow clone person and throwing them in front. I like you said, that's not the kind of person I want to be. I don't want to be making people as shadow clones. But then I guess my whole takeaway is that I'd rather have this my altered implementation, even if it's less effective, as opposed to just having no clue what's going on and just being left in the open.
No,
I think
first,
yes.
like I completely like this book, I'm not saying, oh, don't read it, don't like read this book because it's important first to know and then to create these things that you said. My thing was when you said you had no problem with any of the laws. I was like,
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
see, let's really see if you have no
Okay.
problem with any of the laws.
Okay. I think I probably have my own interpretation of most, if not all of them. So that's
Yeah.
probably what's going on.
Yes, but the
That-
book
Yes.
for sure,
Interesting,
like read that
interesting
book.
conversation right there.
Like,
But nice.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't think this is very different from just being the same way I would lie and say, okay, you ask me, oh, Nathan, did you wash your plate? Say, no, sorry, yes, I did. I washed my plate. This is just on a different scale. It's just dishonesty on a different scale. So,
I mean,
Not,
it's
not
more than
necess- no,
dishonesty.
no.
really?
It's more
Well,
than you would say. You will not just say,
wait.
"I wash my plate." You say, "Favor was going to wash all plates and he didn't wash it." That's what you say.
But that's
Yeah,
You will
yes,
not.
yes,
It's
that's
not
yes,
going to
yes,
relate
yes,
to you.
yes,
but that's still
yes, yes.
dishonesty.
It's dishonesty plus. It's like
No,
it's not
no,
just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no,
bro.
dishonesty, dishonesty. My point is that like
No,
they're
no,
all just
okay.
different scales of the same dishonesty.
guy. It's very similar to saying like, oh, like I pinched this person or you shot this person with a gun. Like you still did bodily harm, no? Like, bro, is it not
Yeah.
like, okay, like I pinched this person, he's still alive now, but you shot this person, he's dead. There's a difference.
Yes, exactly.
The magnitude matters. Like,
That's fair.
Does it matter before God?
solid
I
question.
think I
Right
think
there.
so. I mean all sins are forgiven and whatnot, but like if there were 7 levels of hell and everybody was like, there was no Jesus, everybody is supposed to go to the, like, nobody is going to heaven. I feel like there are levels to it.
Oh, there will definitely be
Like,
levels.
the killers are going to a specific place, the pinchers are going to a specific place. And I don't think the pinchers will want to be the place where the killers are. Just personally, I don't think so.
Well, thank God Jesus died for us, and we don't need to really deliberate on that. Imagine a life without like Christ. God forbid, man. Like I've already been hell. Like God forbid.
Oh my god.
Thank God for
But
Jesus.
that was an interesting spiral. Very interesting. A very interesting
I
spiral.
know how Okolo went from there's no difference survival to what would Jesus do?
Facts and focus. No one's from. Yes. Nothing like that.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I will not lie to you guys. I want you guys to be very, very honest now. You guys are kings. They are telling you that you will be publicly executed, you will be beheaded like Ned Stark if you don't put your friend to take the fall. What are you doing?
I'm getting beheaded.
I was about to say,
Or I'll
my friend is like
wait.
is a different level.
So my
It's a
friend will get
different level,
beheaded
but I'm not going
if
to.
I
I'm
if
not
I
going to do
don't.
that. I won't feel good if I do
Wait,
that. Like
would the
I'll
friend get
just,
beheaded or
you won't need
something?
to feel. You won't
anyway.
need to feel good because your head will be on the
I'll
floor.
find anyway.
You don't need to worry about how you feel.
There will be a different way. There will be a different way. There's always a way. Even
Yes,
if
no,
you think
no.
there's
I'm the
always
one
a way.
stipulating.
There's
No,
a way.
I'm God.
I'm
You
asking.
can
Let
you can win. You can
chill. Let me
there's-
help Okolo.
there's
Let me
a-
help. Let me help you to make it like more, pharmacy. The soldiers have come in, like both of you, like the soldiers have surrounded the place. Like there's nowhere to run,
Yeah.
nothing. And then basically they've seen the thing that's happened, and then they are looking to you. Oh, like king, what just happened here? Like they are asking you. Like it's not like they don't know yet that it was you or the other
Oh yeah.
person. And they're just like, oh my god, like what happened? Like maybe let's say like they have like this person that they really really care about, and then you killed the person in your anger or something.
Yeah.
And your friend was there. He didn't really do anything.
But he was just there.
walked in as well.
Yeah.
And then the soldiers are all here. It's like you kill somebody, like they should kill you on sight, right? And you're sure they are for sure determined to do it. They don't care who is king or whatever. And then you look left, look right. What
Why
are
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
That's a very good question. What am I actually going to do? Honestly,
Exactly. You see, now that
I don't know.
Now when the
That's
oh my
true.
god, I'm
I don't know,
frozen.
but I feel like
Oh no.
there is a way of telling them to go somewhere else
Okay, yes.
and to get out. Because as you said, they don't know I did it or I didn't do it. So if I tell them for real, this shit just fucking happened. Are you fucking crazy? Who the fuck did this shit? Go to blah blah, go to King Yusuf of blah blah blah, and tell him to get the fuck here. and they go, then there's always a plan. Because they don't, as you said, they don't know it's me or not. At this point, they don't know.
Okay,
It's
No,
not like
no,
they come
no,
and say
no.
it's me.
Another thing is the other guy is there,
The other,
right?
he
He saw.
for me to call King Yusuf.
No,
Wait,
no, no,
I'm asking-
no. But the
I'm
thing is,
asking-
no. See. Let me just make it more clear. Amasi,
Yeah.
this person, if you don't talk fast, like you as king, you have the opportunity that they asked you, so you can talk first. He's still a little stunned. Anything else you say, he's going to be like, it was actually him, and then now the soldiers, like the scenario is like, if you don't talk and you say this thing right now, there's no opportunity for
Then
you
it comes. I'm glad you said. Then it comes up to, is this guy my friend? Then it comes up to that, because if I think that guy is going to say something like that, that's not someone I'm going to consider my friend.
No,
So I'm
like
saying this guy was just
think
there
about this thing.
as a
Think about
planned
this
attack.
thing. No, I'm saying like no,
No,
Once
okay,
he's
say
trying
it's
to
you.
wiggle his way out.
No, saves you. No, saves
no.
you.
Okay,
It's
no.
you. It's you.
Okay,
It is you there. Both of us were there when I killed this guy. Both
No,
of me and
like
you were both there.
no. See, like it's not like, oh, like I walked in when you killed. Like I saw that you killed the person,
And what did you see?
so I
What
have
did you do when you
nothing to
saw?
do with it.
What did you do when you saw it?
No, immediately I saw it. That's when the soldiers have come in.
Oh my. So the thing is, I see the dead body there too. So the dead body is on the
Yes.
floor.
Yeah,
Yes.
dead body. That was it. Dead body is there.
But I saw you
The
like
body is on the
do.
floor.
Dead
I
body
saw
is there.
do
Is
the-
you, your
yes,
friend,
I
and
saw
dead
you
body.
do the thing to
So
kill.
that's walk
So
in.
I'm asking.
They
it's
say,
only
King, what just happened?
it's
I
only
can
now
either
your
say
only
I
options
killed this
are
guy or this guy killed this guy, but we know it's one
Yes.
of you because it's only told me here and
Yes.
dead body.
Okay,
Yes.
So
My
that
that's
we
internet
know
it.
it's one of
breaking.
you.
This is crazy.
They're asking you
and for me, it's not
what
like
happened.
it's not like I'm going to be like, oh no, like it was you that killed him. Don't send him to you. I'm stunned, and then immediately you say that, I'll just be like, what the hell? And then the soldiers will know that it was you that killed. Like my reaction is not like I'm saying like, oh no, this is immoral. It's like
No.
I won't be
Then
able
this
to
is
hide my
different.
reaction.
This is different from the law, though. This is different from the law. I
No,
thought the law was more of.
what is my? I'm still on the
No,
law.
it's still
No,
no,
I thought-
it's,
are we
it's
still
not
on the
very
law?
different. It's not like you built me up to be the scapegoat, but then I
So,
am there
that was-
as like basically it's, okay, building up the person, that's like so that
Yeah.
you have an accessible scapegoat. But here you have a scapegoat by chance. Are you going to kill the scapegoat or not? That's
Mhm.
I don't
what
know.
I'm saying.
Truth is, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not
Exactly.
in this
I
situation.
see,
I
that's-
don't know.
that's the thing.
I agree with that answer. I agree with that
Truth is, I
answer
don't
because I
know.
feel like in panic, like my human instinct might kick in and be like no, it was this guy. Like it's like Peter guy. Like bro, he did not plan to betray Jesus. Like sorry, he did not plan to like deny Jesus. That stuff came out of his mouth 3 times because like bro wasn't. It was when he now thought about it that he wept. So I
Wait.
feel like that shit might kick in, and then I might just be like, no, like this shit was a mercy. And then once they've thrown the spear, I'll now feel the
Wait, his
remorse.
main was still here.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I can't see his screen, but this is what I was saying about
don't
like
worry.
we're talking about the laws and stuff, but now that it's presented right in your face, you see it's not just I'm going to do the moral thing.
No, it's because it's a different
No.
thing. The law made it seem like I'm creating a fake friend. That's why we've eliminated that. But the law is more, I'm making you are going together. I'm making to you. I'm like your close friend, but to me, you're just a pawn. That's where I didn't agree.
Okay, I
with this.
think-
Don't you understand?
yeah,
We've eliminated that part and said that this is a scapegoat.
Okay, I see.
No.
I see,
What
I
I'm
see.
trying to say, what I'm
It's-
trying to say
it's
also
not
is like having a close person to take the fall for you. Like the whole
No, but
moral
you
idea
are-
of
you are-
having a close person to take the fall.
No, see. The thing is, what I said is, in this scenario, it's like all these things have kind of been placed together, and then in that moment you make the decision. The law says it's
It's
premeditated.
premeditated.
Yeah,
that's
no,
fair.
like
That's fair.
yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'll do. Kolo, what would you have done?
But
Bro,
I'm not lying to
I
you.
know exactly what I'm doing.
It depends on how locked in I am with Jesus Christ. That's the truth. That's the honest answer. If by that time I feel like
I mean, fair enough.
yeah,
Yes.
if by that time like I'm actually really close to Jesus and like we're locked in, bro, I'll say yeah, it was me. I'll be honest. But then
It's time to go back to my father, bro.
exactly like y'all just take me like I had to murk this boy right here. He said some disrespectful shit. But like I'm not faster than Peter, bro. Take him.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Seize you. Oh my goodness.
Nah, for real, bro.
Say faster than Peter. Peter ain't got nothing on me, bro.
Hey,
Oh
wait,
my
Shoki,
goodness.
what you have done?
Oh, good.
Honestly, man, I don't know.
It's tough. It's actually tough.
It's
Like,
What about you?
no,
Uno?
no.
You said you already knew your answer.
I know what I did, bro.
Who?
Ultimate trial by combat.
Wait, Winwu.
Come back.
Winwu is still here. I can't see Winwu.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Guy,
Yeah.
Okolo, try and reload the page. Probably when you have to add him back to the room.
Nah, I
but
feel like
just
at this
try and
point we're about to
Okay.
end anyway. But let's not do anything that'll mess up the recording. Just if you can't
Yeah.
hear me, just let me know that we're about to end.
Don't do anything.
Okolo,
Don't.
he said he doesn't care, bro.
What do you mean?
Wow.
No, he said wait. He don't reload because they want to spoil the recording.
I
Then
already
just
we're about to
reloaded.
end
he wants
it.
to end it. You already reloaded.
Oh,
I mean, then
I'm
this is what it is
coming.
then.
I can you see him now?
I didn't reload. What should I do?
Just fast.
Just don't worry. I feel like this is like at
We're
this
going
point.
to end.
This
We're
is
going to
more or
end
less
soon.
the end. Like this has been a good episode, bro. It's been a nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll be
nice
back with another
laughs.
law. We'll be back with another law
Yeah,
next
we'll
time.
be back. We'll go dissect more of them. Yeah. All right. Then any last minute? I can't hear me,
Yeah.
but just asking any last minute throw-ins here and there.
Cool. We won't said any last minute throw-ins. Anything you want to?
Nah, bro, nah.
Alright.
So good. Great talks.
All right,
This is all
then
good.
we'll catch you on the next episode.